What is up, everybody? You know what time it is. Special UFC 286 preview show. Edwards versus Usman. It's getting real. We're feeling it. We got a banger preview show for you today. We got picks. We got predictions. We got props. We got parlays. We got play of the days. As always, we got dogs of the days. And stay tuned at the end. We got some special March Madness picks. My brother, Eric, how you feeling? I know you're been on your CIA shit for this one. How you feeling? How you like this card?
Shit, I actually had to go overseas, get MI6
You got
involved a
some
little
storylines
bit.
or what?
Nothing insane, but I got a couple really good ones in there. Dude, I'm excited though. It feels like it's basically a Thursday for me because I'm taking Friday off.
Facts. Oh no,
So
I'm
I'm
off.
just ready to.
I'm off the rest of the week, bro. I got
No.
bro Thursday. So today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's March Madness. That's automatic. That's automatic off. Like that's a holiday. And then Friday is just like Friday. Like I'm not just gonna go Friday for one day. So I'm off the rest
Facts.
of the week, brother. I'm ready to rock. We got March Madness. We got
Ooh.
March Madness Thursday, Friday. We got March Madness Saturday. We got UFC Saturday. March Madness Sunday. It's just can't get any better than this, brother. Can't get any better than
Hmm.
this. Hopefully we come
Yeah,
out. Hopefully we come out of this. I still have my house.
facts. What's that one song in the commercials? The football commercial says it don't get better than this.
Doesn't get
Just
better.
doesn't get
We got
better
this.
than
Oh, and we
this.
got St. Patty's Day Friday. We got the
Yes,
sugar.
sir.
We got the sugar St. Patty merch out.
Ooh.
It's a great time to be alive, man. It's a great time to be alive. Blessed. Truly blessed.
Sugarshop.co.
Yes,
Not even
sir.
sponsored, but
Yes, sir. Well, let's
repping till
get
the day
right
I die.
into it, man. UFC 286 banger card. Edwards Usman. Usman looking for his revenge. Number 3, we got his teammate Justin Gaethje on the card as well. We got a lot of rookies making their debuts here. Let's start with not making her debut, but let's start with the first fight of the night. Juliana Miller, your girl, tough
Mm.
alum, versus Veronica Hardy.
Yeah, my baby girl, Juliana Miller. That sounded pretty weird. That sounded better in my head. But Juliana Killer Miller, also known, going up against Veronica Macedo. So yeah, most people, if you watch The Ultimate Fighter, you remember Juliana Miller. She was the winner of season 30, Pena versus Nunez. And so I kind of count this as her UFC debut because that last fight, it's on a card, but it's just the one to get the contract, you know?
Yeah. No, I think yeah, definitely.
And then Veronica Macedo, she's a UFC vet. She's been around for a little bit, been in there since 2016. But since joining, she's had a 1-4 record. And she also hasn't fought since 2020. And fun fact, she's also married to Dan Hardy, the
Oh,
fighter
really?
from, yeah, kind of random. He has
She
a
might have
pretty
some.
cool podcast.
She might have an elite game plan then. Dan Hardy's elite with the scouts.
He is, but I mean, I think they were together back then too when
Ah,
she went 1-4.
ah.
So 3-year layoff combined with a 1-4 record in the UFC. Miller is a minus 425 outright, but I'm gonna be a military sniper. I'm getting a little crazy. I'm gonna throw my play of the day
Already,
on the
brother? This early?
on the
This
first fight
early?
of the
We're,
night.
we're wasting the play of the day this early?
It's my girl, bro.
Is it gonna be a good night or the night's ending early?
I know. I'll have a backup play that's not the play of the day, but it's gonna be a big one in case this doesn't go down. So we're going Juliana Killer Miller by submission.
I like it. I like it.
Ooh, a little
I have
scary
Juliana
picking a
Miller.
method.
I have Juliana Miller winning this fight as well. I am betting the under 2.5 at minus 115.
Mm,
I'll
I like that.
play a little safe there.
Please, please, please don't let us down, Killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play of the day would not look good going out the window first
Yeah, you
fight.
can't. You got to set the tone early, dude. You're ballsy. That's ballsy.
I know, I
That's
know.
ballsy.
Hey, it'll get people to tune in. You know, the
Facts.
UFC will appreciate it.
Facts. Facts. Our next fight of the night, we got. I'm gonna say Jay might be Jai Herbert versus Ludovit Klein. Ludovit Klein coming in at minus 190. Jai Herbert at plus 160. You got anything for me here?
Um, Betting wise, I like Klein money line at minus 155. Jai Herbert, he's coming off a win versus Kyle Nelson, but before that, he had that fight with Ilya Topuria, which he's most famous for. It's the one where he almost
Nice.
knocked Ilya out. And then Ilya came back, knocked him out with that insane right hand. He's tall, really tall for lightweight. He's a good striker, but Ludovic's also a really good striker, and he has a little bit better of a ground game. He has 8 wins by KO, 8 by sub, so I think he can kind of win in multiple areas more than Jai maybe. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fire big on it. Kind of depends how that first fight goes, but I'm rocking Klein money line.
Yeah, I like Klein to win. No bet for me on the fighters. What I do like here, take a little chance, is hopefully after we win some plus money on our Juliana sub. I like over 2.5 rounds plus 140.
I like that.
Take a little chance there.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more of a feeler out in the first
Yeah,
round.
definitely. Our next fight, women's flyweight. We have Luana Carolina coming in at plus 160 versus Joanne Wood at minus 190. Who do you like in this one?
I'm rocking with the plus money.
Dude, so am I. So am
Uh,
I. No bet, but I'm gonna pick her to win. But it's a no bet. Don't quote me on the bet here, but I'm picking her to win.
Yeah, if you lose the house on her, don't
Yeah, I
throw
didn't
that
say I
on
didn't.
us.
That's not an official bet. I'm picking her to win the fight, but it's not an official bet. When only official bets when I say I'm betting it. Just so we're clear the rest of the episode. Just so we're clear. I don't want people coming at me.
So right now you're at 1 official bet.
No, I'm at 2. I got under 2.5 minus 115
100.
Jonah Miller, and then over 2.5 Klein and Herbert plus 140.
Bet. I got Miller sub play of the day. Next fight of the night.
Go ahead, take it away.
We got the local mate, Jake Hadley, minus 330 favorite. Or no, minus 400 now. Line's been moving a little bit.
Got some line movement.
Versus Malcolm Gordon. Malcolm X Gordon is his nickname. And I think, yeah, I like Hadley in this one. He's 26 years old. He's a mean grappler. I think Malcolm Gordon did impress people against Mokaev, which is funny because he still got finished in the third. But him just being able to survive that long shows that he's definitely competent down there. He can hang. But I like Jake Hadley in this one. Probably gonna stay away though because I don't like him minus 400.
Good call, brother. You're learning. Yes, he does win the fight, but you never lay 400. So
unless his name's Sugar
if you like him, look for maybe a finish inside the distance. I didn't look into the odds on that because I didn't like anything like that. But yeah, that's definitely an option there. Next fight we have Christian Duncan minus 210 versus Dusko Todorovic plus 175. You got any background for me here?
So Christian Leroy Duncan, as it says on some sites, he's 7-0. He's making his UFC debut, coming off of 3 consecutive finishes on the Cage Warriors. He has 5 of his 7 wins via knockout, 1 by sub, and he's also from England, so this is a home fight for him. It's a pretty ideal debut on a huge pay-per-view card. But he's going against a Serbian by the name of Dusko Thunder Todorovic. He's 28 years old. He's 3-3 in the UFC, so he's been around. He's hung. 8 of his 12 wins are via knockout, so that tells me that this one is not going the distance.
Okay, got a little under here.
Yeah, hopefully it's 2.5 rounds for the under.
Let me
I like that.
Check on that one for you.
If I had to pick somebody to win the fight, though, it's gonna be Leroy Duncan. He's a pretty nasty striker. Todorovic, he does have the option of taking you down, hitting you with some mean ground and pound though. And I did see that Leroy Duncan, he was getting taken down in some of his Cage Warriors fights. So that might be a method for Thunder as well. If it's not going good for him on the feet.
It's at 1.5, about even money.
I
don't like those 1.5s. 1.5s are tough.
No, I don't mess because
I like 1.5s if it's over. Like if I like over, then it's 1.5. Like hell yeah, but like under 1.5, that's scary.
Because it's just 1 takedown, and then that could be 2 minutes there.
I have Christian Duncan winning this one. I don't have a play. If I did, it'd be under, but I don't like the under 1.5. If it was 2.5, yeah. But yeah, I got Chris Duncan in this one. He's gonna be in the parlay. Is he in the parlay? Nope, scratch that. He's not in the parlay. But I like him to win the fight. Our
And
next
this,
fight, we have Lerone Murphy, the favorite, hometown at -180 versus Gabriel Santos, undefeated at 10-0, plus 155. What you got for me here?
so somebody's O has got to go. It's a good fight, featherweight bout. Two really good dudes with some different styles. So Lerone the Miracle Murphy, as he's called, he's 31 years old right now. And growing up, he was actually one of the best soccer players in England. He was in the Liverpool Academy, which is really hard. You have to be one of the best dudes for that. And
Athlete.
then he ended up having some pretty bad knee injury, which killed those dreams. And then he started training MMA, I think around 2013. And then also in 2013, he was shot 3 times,
Oh, shit.
once in the face and twice in the neck. And he survived. He still has a little bit of a bullet shard in his tongue, is what I read. Hopefully that's not wrong. But yeah, it's insane. I'm guessing that's where the name The Miracle comes from, because the fact that only 10 years ago he got shot 3 times in the head, basically, and now he's a fighter in the UFC, undefeated at that. He hasn't fought since 2021 though, which is a little scary. Hasn't lost in the UFC yet. He is coming off of a draw. So yeah, I don't know, but sick story. His takedown defense isn't great though, only 37%.
You got to play for him?
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna come down to whether Gabriel Mosquitinho Santos, who's 10-0, making his UFC debut. I think he's gonna be trying to get the fight on the ground.
Yeah.
And if he can, he's gonna have success down there. So it's gonna, I don't know. I want to bet Murphy for -160, but I think I'm staying away.
Well, fuck. Before you laid the story out for me, I had Santos picked to win. No bet. I have Santos plus 155. I don't have Santos plus 155. He's plus 155. No bet. I think he's gonna win the fight. No bet. Let me reiterate. No bet. My official bet on this fight is under 2.5 plus 130. That's my official bet on this fight. Under 2.5 plus 130. Only bet on this fight.
I like that. I bet the crowd's gonna be fired up too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
definitely,
both gonna be going out hard. Do
definitely.
you think the crowd definitely plays a role in unders hitting more, right?
Yeah, I would say so for sure. I would love to see
Because
data. I would love to see data on like over unders and like the Apex compared to like live shows. That'd be a good.
yeah, I would be. Maybe I'll run some algorithms, get Chat
Yeah,
GPT on that.
yeah, good idea.
Why
Good.
not? Huh?
Facts.
AI. It's gonna be
Yeah,
taking all our jobs anyway.
facts.
Not
Our
this
next
though.
fight. Go ahead.
Oh, our next fight, we got one of your guys actually. Top 5 in 2028.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Mokaev. He's a -800 favorite. I didn't realize
Dog.
he's 22
Dog.
years old, so he's our age. That's nuts.
Young gun.
6th youngest on the roster, which is wild. Shows how young the sport's getting in general.
Facts.
I could only think of Raul and
Shit, that's all I could
Michael
think of.
Morales, maybe. No, he's older than that. But yeah, dude, there was one really young guy that fought a little bit ago. But yeah. Anyways, that just shows sports evolving. Kids
Oh,
are growing
Cameron,
up.
Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's 21, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's fighting somebody making his UFC debut, Rafael Filo. He's 14-2, 29 years old. The thing is, though, is that 8 of his wins have come by submission, and I don't think he's going to be able to out-grapple
Yeah.
Mokaev.
Bad matchup. Yeah.
I was kind of questioning why this even was a matchup.
Yeah.
I was
No,
looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, you look at it like -800, it shouldn't be a matchup, but yeah, I definitely got Makayev winning. One thing I want to see from Makayev is like him just finish fights more, like, just be more dominant from the get-go.
Not leaving room to get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he hasn't really done that his last fights. I mean, he wins in convincingly, but he's not really like putting dudes away as early as I would like and as like early as he should be if you're that guy. So My bet here, ring the bell, play of the day is
Bing, bing, bing.
yeah, ring the bell. Over 1.5 rounds, -150, play of the day.
Ooh, lock it in, ladies
Lock
and
it in.
gentlemen.
Lock it in. Over 1.5, -150. Muhammad Mokayev, Rafael Filo, play of the day.
And so you're kind of just betting on Mokaev
I think
continuing to be a slow starter.
and I think he just slow pace. Think he stuffs a couple takedowns, tries to win on the feet, shoots a takedown, rides him for a
Yeah,
little bit.
agreed.
That should take us to the second round. And I just think that if you don't, a lot of times what I notice, if it's not finished in the first, it's going over. So it's like I'm just kind of hoping it gets out that first.
Yeah, so many times, like you said, a guy he'll almost get the guy out, and then when he
Yeah,
doesn't, you almost know it's going to go the distance
yeah,
sometimes, just because they're both tired. The other
yeah.
guy's slowly getting momentum back, and you can kind of feel the pendulum.
Yep.
I like that. I might lock in on that one too.
Yes, sir. This next one we have Sam Patterson versus Yanel Ashmov. Sam Patterson -280. Yanel Ashmov 6-0, making his UFC debut, coming in at +230.
Yeah, I think both guys are making their debut.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Pretty
It is. It is. It is. Both guys don't have a picture on ESPN.
pretty elite placement on the card for two
Yeah,
guys making their debut, huh?
facts. Way to hide
Over
him.
Mok over
Not hide
Mokaev,
him, but way to just stick him in
promote
there.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they really did. They just threw that one in there and we didn't notice till now
yeah. Do you
that they're
like
both.
anything? Do you have any background on this one, or do you like anything on this one?
I think I think Sam Patterson's pretty nasty.
Yeah,
I kind of like him. I mean, obviously he's -225 for a reason, but I'm just throwing that in my parlay. I
yeah. He's in
don't
the parlay
see
for
the
me too.
value. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel good
Um.
about him winning. Should be an
What?
entertaining fight.
Yeah. My play here. My official bet for this fight is under 2.5 rounds, -145.
Mm.
That's my official bet for this one.
Official bet under 2.5 rounds -145.
Yes, sir.
That's solid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that one, especially with two guys making their debut, they're both
Yeah.
gonna want to go crazy in the beginning out there.
Yeah. This next fight, closest fight of the night, about to pick him right now, is Chris Duncan +100, Omar Morales -120 according to my book. Do you like anything here on this one?
Trying to lost my notes, but yeah, this one is super close. I think Duncan's gonna be trying to land some crazy stuff out there. He likes to throw a lot of spinning stuff, go wild. Um, I like this one to not go the distance, whatever the
Good call.
odds are for that.
Good call.
The
Yeah, I like
round
this one to
over
not go the
unders,
distance too. It's
those
over
kind of
one and a half.
scare me.
Yeah.
Oh, over 1.5. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe just
that's
that then.
yeah.
Let's say that official over 1.5 for
Yeah.
Chris
I'm gonna go
Duncan and
over one and
Omar.
a half -140.
Minus 140. I like that.
Yes, sir. And then the prelim main event, Jack Shore versus Makwan Amirkhani. Featherweight bout. Jack Shore coming in at -500. Makwan coming in at +380. What do you like here, if anything?
I definitely like Jack Shore. He's moving up to featherweight. He's been at bantamweight his whole UFC career, so not gonna have to deal with as much of a weight cut. I couldn't find anything explaining why he went up, but I'm sure there's a reason out there somewhere in an interview. But yeah, Shore was a guy up until he lost to Ricky Simone in his
Yeah.
last fight at bantamweight. People were, throwing him in there as a top 10 potentially, top 15 for sure. And he's going against Mr. Finland, Makwan Amirkhani. Tough one to say. He's had 13 fights in the UFC, so he's experienced, and he is 7-6. But he's been on a skid. He's 1-4 in his last 5. His primary way to win is definitely via submissions, which I think
Yeah.
Shore won't. Even though
He's not good.
Ricky Simone did just submit him. I don't think Mr. Finland
his
is
level,
quite
though.
as deadly. Yeah. So I like Shore inside the distance on this one. Also, money line in the parlay.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, these big favorites, if you think they're gonna win and you can get kind of plus money for them, that when they're big favorites and you like Chris Duncan, I have no like how we talked about yesterday or last pod, how like there's some lines that are way off. Like I don't
Hmm.
think this line's off. So if you think that obviously you're not gonna lay minus 500, I hope you don't. But if you can ever get plus money for like someone who you think's worthy of a big favorite inside the distance, you definitely take that. I do
Yeah.
not have a bet for this fight, but I definitely think Jack Shore gets the job done.
Yes, sir.
And now
Now.
let's get to the main card. 5 fight main card, pay-per-view, O2 Arena, kicking it off, a middleweight belt, Marvin Vettori minus 280 versus Roman Dialidze at plus 230. What do you like here and why?
Woof, woof, woof. Got a
Call him.
dog of the day, baby.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
we hit on him as a dog last fight out when he went
Mm-hmm.
up against Hermanson.
Somehow he was a dog against Hermanson. Sure didn't look
Yeah.
like it in there.
Yeah, he came in late notice. I remember we bet Hermanson not. We had a really good card that card, but yeah, I mean, I just think personally for me, I like DJ too. I will be betting him plus 230. Um, he's not my favorite dog of the day, but he is a dog of the day for me. And I just think he's younger. I think he's better. I think he has an answer for everything Vittori's gonna do. I think he's better on the feet. I think he's active on the ground and throw submissions. So I don't think Vittori's gonna be able to just wrestle fuck him and lay on him and wet blanket him. So and yeah, I mean, and like we talked about, this is one of those spots where it's like, do I think Vittori should be favored? Yes, I think he's worthy of being the favorite. Do I think it should be minus 280? Hell no. If I'm making this line, it's probably Vittori minus 125, minus 130, closer to a pick 'em to me. So when you can get a guy you like plus 230, you definitely take that.
Yes, sir. You just pretty much put all my thoughts out there. So I'm kind of speechless. Set, breaking down the fight, I completely agree. I think Roman's better on the feet. Vittori might slightly be better grappling, but not enough to
Yeah.
finish him down there or keep
I
him
just
down
don't
there.
think Vittori's like, and it could be just his last couple fights. You know, I mean, he's fought the who's who in the middleweight division. Like, it's just I just don't see him being as active enough. You know, he decision against Costa, decision against Whitaker, decision against Adesanya. Like his last 5 fights have gone to decision, probably more. So it's just like he's not active enough, and I think Delize is really going to be in there and be active and kind of bring the fight to him, and it's just going to matter of how he responds.
I Yeah, it's another good point. He is definitely not doing. Yeah, he's not active out there.
Yeah. So
And do you
that's
also
one of
like
our
this one to
dogs.
go the distance?
Over 2.5 is minus 205. So
Oh,
I don't know because I can definitely see Delize finishing him. So I already have a bet on the underdog, so I'm not gonna mess with the rounds. So when you already have plus money, just let it be.
true. Just walk away, be happy with it.
Yeah, yeah. Our next fight, Jennifer Maya plus 150 versus Casey O'Neill minus 175. What do you like here?
I'm not gonna bet it, but I'm gonna say Jennifer Maya via sub.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
got Casey O'Neill minus 175. Not straight bet. She's in the parlay, but I have Casey O'Neill inside the distance plus 330.
I'll be
I think
honest.
I think she could
I
put her
didn't
away.
look into the. I didn't really look into this one much. I just is Maya related to Damian Maya?
Yeah.
And then was Casey O'Neill the one that got armbarred on the first fight of the night in International Fight Week
She
on the Izzy Cannoneer card?
no.
Oh, okay, okay.
Her last she beat her last 2 wins were a split decision, and then she beat Shevchenko's sister by knockout.
Okay, okay.
So
Then that throws
she's on a
my
pretty good win streak.
yeah,
She's
that
nine
throws
or
my
no.
logic out the window. I thought Casey O'Neill was somebody else. My apologies, Casey. You're a dog.
Yeah. No, so give me Casey inside the distance plus 330. Next
You
fight of the night,
said
we
you
got
said
the
on the
legend.
parlay.
Yeah, it's in the parlay as well. Our next fight of the night, we got the legend Gunnar Nelson coming in at minus 370. A little weird line here, not gonna lie to you. And we got Brian Barberena plus 290. What do you like here? I know we talked about it last couple days ago. What do you like here though?
Yeah, so this is my alternate play of the day if Killer Miller doesn't get it done. Or maybe even if she does, maybe I just
You
double
get a
up
redo?
on
You get a
plays
redo?
of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gunnar Nelson via submission. I'm going double trouble with the methods.
Big submission guy, huh?
Usually not, but it was just that's the thing. I'm not a submission guy, but I was seeing it.
I feel it.
Maybe I'm tripping. But Barberena in his last fight, he got submitted very quickly by RDA, right?
Yeah.
And I think Gunnar Nelson has better submission game than RDA. Obviously, Barberena doesn't have to respect Gunnar's stand up as much as he had to respect Hot Files.
Yeah.
But I still believe that at some point in this fight, Gunner's going to be able to get the hooks, get him down, somehow shoot a double leg, and get a submission before the clock hits 15 or 0, I guess.
I like Gunnar Nelson. Again, I think he should be the favorite. I don't think he should be minus 370. So I'm hoping at this point, with 3 fights left, I'll be up on the day. So I'm going to take a little half unit here on Brian Barberena plus 290. And then I'm also going to bet the over 2.5 rounds plus 115. I kind of like the over in this one too.
Like the survival.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both, as long as Barberena doesn't get subbed, he's not getting knocked out. Definitely not.
Yeah. So hopefully he can, weather the storms early, gonna get tired, and then we just grind our way to the third round.
It's definitely a possibility. I'm gonna need that. Shoot, we're gonna be we're gonna be fading each other a little bit on that one because I need the sub.
Facts. Hopefully we all
Hey,
profit.
that's how you know we're not. That's how you know we're not just reading off a script.
Yeah, no script here.
Sometimes it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No NFL, no script.
Facts.
Now it's time, the co-main event of the evening. Justin, the highlight Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev, a hot prospect in the lightweight division. He is minus 230. Justin, the highlight Gaethje, is plus 190. What do you like here and why?
Man, talk about going back and forth on a fight.
Seriously.
This one and the main event. But right now, today, as it stands, I like Justin Gaethje combined with the little lesson that you taught all of us in betting. When you see those numbers and you think that it's that close, just take the plus money, especially when it's plus 190. So, I'm probably going to put a little bit on Justin depending on how the night's going.
Yeah.
I think he needs to establish the leg kicks early, limit the movement of Fiziev. And if he can do that, he should be able to.
It's just tough because Fiziev's a Muay Thai guy.
Yeah, I know. Gaethje he's had success against Muay Thai guys in the past.
Yeah.
I was reading up on that, but obviously Fiziev's not.
One of the reasons why, and also like I think we said last episode, I am betting Gaethje. For the reason that we said, just because the price and just because in general, I think he wins the fight. I mean, I think you just have to bet it. Like Rafael Fiziev's last 4 fights, RDA, Riddell, Bobby Green, Money Moicano, like none of those guys are on Gaethje's level. Just respectfully, like, I don't think that, and I think it's just a great test. And I think Gaethje's like where the fight's gonna go, like Gaethje's been there before,
plenty of times.
Yeah, so I just think that this is one of those ones where just Gaethje fucking grinds out a win, maybe a decision finish, and he just finds a way to get it done. That's what I think. I'm just relying on Gaethje being who Gaethje is, and just the heart. Not that Fiziev doesn't have that, but I don't think he's been there before. Like even like in his like RDA fight, he was winning the fight, just finished him. But I definitely think like this fight's gonna go places he's never gone. And then if you're telling me the fight's going places somewhere scary, somewhere deep, places you've never been, give me Justin Gaethje every day of the week.
Facts. We've seen him come out the other side of that. Yeah. Unless it's against Dude Bronx, but we don't got to worry about that today.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I think, Gaethje, let's ride. Not going in a parlay, but he'll be a play.
Yeah. And now, the main event of the evening, the rubber match, the trilogy, part 3, Leon, Rocky, Edwards versus Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. Usman, the challenger, coming in at minus 260. Leon, the champ, coming in at plus 210. Forget the betting odds. Forget the lines. Forget all that shit for 5 seconds. Who wins the fight?
Kamaru Usman.
Tomorrow?
Unanimous decision.
Yeah. I got I've been all Leon, bro, this last like 3 months. Like since it's been announced, I'm like, bro, Leon's winning, Leon's winning, Leon's winning. But it's just as it got closer, bro, I gotta say Kamaru wins the fight. Now, with that being said, I'm betting Leon plus 210. But I do think, how does Kamaru win it? Just same thing as last time.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a super entertaining fight.
The only thing that I see a glimmer of hope for Leon is I think last fight, after the second, third round, he had zero confidence. And I think going into this fight, he's going to be extremely confident.
True. And he was able to handle Usman's wrestling. He took him
Yeah.
down, but
It's just tough. I mean, I
mm,
don't know what Kamaru's health wise is. If I knew that, I can give you a better idea. But that's kind of just a lot of it too. Is like I don't know how healthy he is. He looks good, obviously, in camp and
yeah.
in embedded and training. He looks good, but I just don't know if those knees were if those knees aren't getting any better. So if those knees were already bad, they're not getting any better.
That's what it's like. It's got to stop eventually. And he's what, 35, 36 now,
Yeah,
coming off a KO loss.
especially
So
just how we've
logic,
seen like these last like Valentina lose. Like it's
yeah,
just like damn, like father time.
beats everyone
So
except for
he's gonna
John.
lose eventually. Like, and I just think that whether I think like if it's Leon Edwards the third fight or not, like I think it's coming to the time these next 2 3 fights where Leon's gonna lose. It's just a matter of
Kamaru.
who's gonna. It's just, yeah, come on, sorry. It's just a matter of who's gonna do it, and I think this is that time where
Yeah.
I think he loses.
And when you say
So
lose,
I just changed it
you
again. I
mean
just
like
changed
get
it again. I think Leon
outclassed,
wins.
right?
I think Leon wins.
Oh, okay, there we go. We got it.
Yeah, Leon wins. Leon wins.
You're betting on him, dog of the day.
He's not the dog of the day. The dog of the day is Gaethje, but he is. I am betting him as a dog. I am gonna bet that, but he's not in any parlays. He's not. I'm not putting a stamp on it. He's be a half unit bet, but yeah,
You're not
I like Leon.
you're not gonna let him drag you down, but if he
Yeah,
wins,
no. It's a
you're gonna get a
sprinkle,
nice little plus 210 payout.
little sprinkle.
Yeah. Kamaru, man, I kind of like logically everything says that Leon should win because Kamaru's pretty old now. He's injured. He just got knocked out. But I don't know. Might just be me being dumb, but just watching that guy and how elite he is everywhere, I just have a hard time picking against him.
No, yeah,
But
facts.
it's just such a dilemma, just back and forth.
It's just I'm not gonna bet minus 260, so it's just like and I'm not that confident he's gonna win. So you just have to bet Leon. That's what it comes down to a lot of these times for me.
Yeah, it makes sense because just play, take what Vegas has given you.
Yeah.
If they give you
Yes,
plus
sir.
200 on a fight that you don't know about, just take the plus 200.
Yes, sir. So there it is. Our predictions. Gonna go through our bets one more time. I can start it off. My bets are and other than if unless stated otherwise, all these bets are 1 unit. 1 unit system is just your standard bet. So if your standard bet is you risk $100, that's your 1 unit. Half unit would be if you risk 150, so and so. 2 units, 200, so whatever. So my bets are gonna be Leon Edwards plus 210, half unit. Justin Gaethje plus 190, dog of the day, 1 unit. Brian Barberena plus 290, half a unit. Brian Barberena and Gunnar Nelson over 2.5 rounds plus 115, 1 unit. Casey O'Neill inside the distance plus 330, half unit. Roman Dialidze plus 230. I'm going to go 1 unit there. Chris Duncan minus 110, 1 unit. Chris Duncan and Omar over 1.5 rounds minus 140, 1 unit. Sam Patterson and Yanel Ashmaz under 2.5 minus 145, 1 unit. Muhammad Mokayev and Rafael Filo over 1.5 minus 150, play of the day, so 2 units. Then I'm gonna go Gabriel Santos and Lee Roan Murphy under 2.5 rounds plus 130 for 1 unit. And then I'm gonna go Klein and Herbert over 2.5 rounds plus 140 for 1 unit. and your girl Killer Miller and Mrs. Hardy under 2.5 rounds, minus 115 for 1 unit. We got a heavy card. We got a heavy card. There's gonna be a lot of bets between Thursday and Saturday for me.
Bro, I was about to say you
Yeah,
might not have a house, or you might have two.
yeah. It's
Oh
gonna.
my goodness.
You might see me Monday. You might not. It's what it's just gonna come down to. So with that,
Wow.
I got one more. I got my parlay. My parlay. It's gonna be. You always risk half unit on a parlay. I'm gonna go Casey O'Neill minus 175, Sam Patterson minus 280, Muhammad Mokayev and Omar over 1.5 minus 150, and then I'm gonna go Jake Hadley minus 380, and this is a big and, so pay attention here. If all those hit, we're hedging because my next bet, I'm throwing it in the parlay, and I feel confident about this, is Justin Gaethje plus 190 in the parlay to finish the parlay. If that parlay hits, that comes in at plus 1,200. Okay. If those 1, 2, 3, 4 other bets hit, you hedge. How you hedge is you would bet on Fazeev. Just kind of middle your money there. Just bet on Fazeev. But yeah, I think if not, you're feeling dangerous. Let it ride and let's go with Justin Gaethje.
Oh my goodness. What a parlay.
Juicy.
Wow. I guess you're putting that John money to good use.
Yeah, facts. You got to put the John money to good use. I gotta go big here because you know how we're coming. You know how we're coming pretty soon with Izzy. So I need a big weekend here to little stash some more cheddar.
And then after Izzy, take that to Vegas in July, live and in person.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, dude.
Heard there's rumors.
There's been some rumors floating around the mill.
Didn't hear it from me.
All right. I'll give you my bets now. It feels pretty minuscule after hearing what
Hey,
you
I'd
just
much rather have your card. Trust me.
A lot less stress, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm already losing money this weekend just by going somewhere. Just throwing it down the drain. But play of the day, first fight of the night. Screw it. I'm crazy.
Killer
Miller by sub. We don't know the odds yet. At least I don't. Guys in Vegas definitely do. But if I had to guess and run some simulations, it'd probably be around plus 150, maybe. And yeah, so I'm going to put 1.5 units on that because I don't know, my account, it's hurting a little bit after those NASCAR bets.
Yeah, dude, but stop with the NASCAR.
Good. Bro, if you saw what I saw, I looked like a winner. 2 weeks in a row. If you hit one, it's like golf. You get one tournament right,
yeah.
You're good for months. And then for my other plays, I'm going with Leroy Duncan. Just because the story, honestly, it got me. That's stupid to bet on a story, but hometown.
No, hey, sometimes that matters.
Crowd's gonna be going nuts. Yeah, we're humans. At the end of the day, they're not fighting robots. They got personalities too. I'm gonna take him at minus 165. That's what my site has him at. So 1 unit on that. And then we got Chris Duncan and Omar Morales going over a round and a half. And then we got Jack Shore inside the distance. That one, wish I knew the odds, but my site doesn't have them out yet. I would guess it's around probably minus 200.
That's that for you.
That's not even very good if it's that. And then my dog of the day, Roman Dolidze, plus 230.
Jack Shore's plus 180 inside the distance.
All right. That's right, Jack. Don't disappoint.
That's right.
And then for my parlay, this one's ugly. I'm not going to lie. Only bet it if you really like all these people like I do. But it's a 5-legger. We got Gunnar Nelson, just money line, leave some room for air. Jack Shore, money line, leaving room for air. Sam Patterson, money line, I'm just going money line on all of these to play it safe. Got Mokayev money line and Killer Miller money line. Takes you to plus 177.
Fine.
but Patterson is the slightest favorite on that, and he's minus 275. Everyone else is bigger than that. So I feel good about these favorites. That's why I'm
Sir.
throwing them in a parlay. And I'm also betting them by methods.
Good shit. Those are our plays. We will get them out to you on Instagram, Twitter, social media, whatever you guys want, TikTok, whatever. We will get those out. We got some special plays, like we've talked about. March Madness. Tomorrow kicks off the first round of games, Thursday, Friday. We got a dog of the day and play of the day, both for you for Thursday and Friday, 4 plays total. I'll kick it off. Thursday, my play of the day, Northwestern money line, minus 125. Out of the Big Ten, coach of the year. I like them going to, I like them going to the Sweet 16. I like them winning, and I like them beating UCLA. So I'm gonna go Northwestern money line minus 125. And then I'm gonna go Louisiana plus 500 over Tennessee. I don't like Rick Barnes' teams in March. Just gonna keep it short and sweet. I don't
Mr.
like
February, right?
Yeah.
That's
I
his
don't
name?
like I don't like his teams in March. I like Louisiana a lot. Give me Louisiana plus 500. Friday, my play of the day. Playing very good basketball. Just won the American Championship. Memphis money line minus 130. And Penny I trust. And then I also have Memphis knocking off top seeded Purdue and going to the Sweet 16. Friday, my dog of the day. Not too juicy, plus 158. But I'm going to go a classic 12-5. I'm going to go VCU over St. Mary's. I think the way VCU plays, they're super physical, super tough. They trap everything. I think that's literally the opposite of what St. Mary's wants. So give me VCU and I'll ride with that.
That's tough. Took my VCU one, but I think a lot of people are in agreement on that. So I am very uninformed making these picks. So if you want to ride, let's ride. But dog of the day for Thursday, it's a small one. Penn State plus 126 against Texas A&M. I heard that they have a mean press, and I don't know, Texas A&M just going off their school. They never win when they're supposed to. So yeah,
they're saying they got a bad seed going to the SEC championship. Buzz Williams back-to-back years. I like Texas A&M, but no, yeah, but I mean, it's a good. Penn State's very good. Big Ten as well. So coming out of the Big Ten, like my play Northwestern. So it's gonna be a good game for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to take Oral Roberts, but after you told me about Duke, I've been listening to some things. Everyone's high on Duke now, which means Oral's probably gonna win, but I'll stick with the crowd, be a follower. And my play of the day, I'm gonna go. I really don't know ball. Give me Virginia to cover -6 against Furman.
Ooh, everyone's picking Furman, but the thing is like, okay, so not to get too like schematic here, but like Virginia plays a defense like it's like pack line, so like they're a middle defense, so they're like they want the ball in the middle. They don't want the ball like on the wings and like in the corners. So like if you like look back and you watch like the way UMBC ran their offense and played them, like, and it wasn't even like a scheme thing. Like that's just the way UMBC played. They were super like pick and pop, super early ball screen, and like that's how like you beat teams like that, and that's how you beat Virginia more specifically, just because they're super slow pace. And like the thing is like Furman's just like Virginia, like they're a pack line defense. They play slow pace, so it's like if we're gonna play the same game, Virginia's gonna win.
Ooh, I like that. Hopefully by 6.
Definitely, I definitely like them -6.
All right, and then for Friday, my dog of the day. I don't believe in this one, but I'm taking it because they're 5 minutes away from my house. The UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, Gaucho Loco.
Not a bad pick. I like it.
Plus 430 versus the vulnerable Baylor Bears.
Your boy's not gonna like it, but your boy's not gonna like it.
It is what it is. Baylor, they've had a iffy defense all year. Hopefully Keontae George has one of those days where he's just pouting. He's not, but if Keontae decides to dial in, he could probably beat UCSB 1-on-5. But that don't matter. UCSB does have this one guy. He's a lefty, Big West player of the year. It's an elite conference in the West Coast. It's I'd say probably top 5 in California conferences.
No, top 3. I'd probably say it goes
Pac-12.
Pac-12, and then probably Gonzaga's conference was what, WCC or something like that? and then it probably goes the Big West for sure.
Yeah, so top 3 conference in California. So yeah, UCSB, baby. They have a better record than Baylor. Baylor, not like Baylor's played tough teams all year or anything like that. And then play of the day. Ooh, I'm actually gonna throw in. All right. Play of the day is Iona to cover, not to win,
To
but
cover
to cover.
plus
It's
nine,
gonna be
right?
they're playing UConn.
+9.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know,
Tricky, slick Rick Pitino.
dude, they need to have cameras on the coaches at all time.
Bro, that's what I love
Bobby
about
Hurley
March.
and Rick
Sometimes is there's
Pitino.
like some great like coaching, like just coaching matchups.
Yeah, dude. I wish Pitino wasn't playing UConn because UConn's a wagon, right?
Yeah, UConn's very good. I actually spoiler. I have UConn in the Final Four.
Yeah, man, sucks because it's fun to root for those small schools, but when they play a
But
team,
hey, bro, at the end of the day, it's fucking March. No one knows.
hey, Slick Rick, he's a March coach. He's not like
He is,
Rick Barnes.
and he's kind of on his last dance. Some say he's out of there. Some say Georgetown. I say St. John's, but whatever.
I want Georgetown, bro. That I used to be my squad when I was younger. If
They
he
said,
could bring back the Hoya
who else did I
Paranoia,
hear for Georgetown? I heard Ed
Jay
Cooley.
Williams tried to throw himself in there.
Jay Williams?
Never coached before, but he's like,
Really?
it's always been my dream job to coach at Georgetown. Okay.
Okay, it's my dream job to freaking coach Duke. Do I get to coach Duke?
Say, okay, Jeff Saturday.
No, but they said Ed Cooley, and there was one more name. I forgot other name that I heard. But yeah, pretty much.
I heard
think
Quinn
they're waiting for
Snyder
him.
to Texas, maybe.
They hired him at the Hawks, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, but for Texas, they said who was it? Oh, Billy Donovan.
I'll be fired. He's an elite
Yeah.
college coach. He's good with he's cool with controversies and stuff too.
Oh, that's
he
the
was
other
at
name
Florida.
for Georgetown was Mike Bray from Notre Dame.
Not as big on that one, just because Notre Dame guys,
yeah,
they're not very good.
Yeah.
Another play I like for Friday is Miami to cover. They're a 2-point favorite. I sorry to go against your guy Drake. I know he's your favorite artist, but
no, it's all good. I have Drake winning, but it's all good.
Drizzy from the 6. Bro, Alabama though, team of destiny.
Yeah, Alabama is my future bet to win the tournament. I locked them in at +500. I have them winning it all. So,
would you say Brandon Miller's the best player in the tournament?
yeah, I believe so. I mean, I think he's the best player in the country, either him or probably Zach Edey. But the thing is, when it gets to March, is like you can scheme for Zach Edey, and if Purdue gets a bad matchup, like there's no way of scheming for Brandon Miller. Like you just got to guard him. Like there's ways of scheming, but at the end of the day, he's gonna score. He's gonna score. But like if Purdue plays like a team who's like super physical and like can guard the ball, they're gonna keep the ball like in the backcourt, make it harder to get the ball in the post. They just throw different things at Edey. Because the thing is, like Edey needs things to get the ball. Edey needs good post entry. He needs good guards. Like so, you can take away others. Like Brandon Miller, you have to take him away solely, and that's hard to do. So I would say, yeah, probably him or Zach Edey is the best player in the tournament. But I always take legit scoring wings over anybody. So
true. I'm a point guard guy in the tournaments. Just a point guard out there that hits a big three, just dropping dimes. Like
it's just something about March too. Like the way the ball goes in the basket just sounds different. Like everything's just different.
Them UConn point guards, Kemba, Shabazz, Napier.
Yeah, bro.
Napier was different at UConn.
It's funny. I was just asking somebody. I was like, someone older than me. I was just like, hey, like, what are some of the like best like performances like you were just remember? And it was just like he was just like naming a hell of people, and I was like, bro, like I remember that shit. Like Jimmer Fredette, Steph,
Mario Chalmers,
bro, Kemba, Shabazz, Peyton Siva, like dudes were like that, bro. Like
Anthony Davis, obviously, he went nuts.
The Harrison twins when they won it,
when
they beat UConn.
That wasn't the undefeated squad, or they were on both.
No, that undefeated squad lost to Wisconsin when they had
Frank Kaminsky and
Sam Decker, Nigel Hayes. They had a squad.
Dude, and then Wisconsin lost that great game to Duke that year.
Yeah.
Was that when Duke had Tatum or no?
Quinn Cook.
Oh, Quinn Cook's just a champion. Winning follows him.
Quinn Cook's like that.
got left in the bubble by the Lakers
Yeah.
after they won the ship.
Yeah, facts.
Dang, man. All
Well, it's
right
gonna be a
then.
great weekend, bro. We got March Madness kicking off tomorrow. We got UFC Saturday. What a great weekend. Everybody, St. Patrick's Day Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Gamble responsibly. Stay safe. Drink a green beer for your boy because I can't drink yet. I got like 20 something days left, but everybody
This
enjoy your night.
this is that last tough test for you.
Yeah,
Even though at
facts.
this point you're
Facts.
already, I'd say you're in the clear at this point. It's not
Yeah.
you're not about to
Knock on wood.
break it, but
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
hey,
Almost there.
if you win big on Thursday, Friday, take a limo down to Newport.
Might have to. Might have to.
Pull up for the fights on
Might
Saturday.
have to. I got some things to do Saturday, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do.
Bet. All right then. I
All
will
right,
see
brother.
you
Enjoy
on
your weekend.
Tuesday.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.